The four easternmost provinces of Canada are collectively known as the Atlantic or Maritime provinces because of their proximity and relationship to the sea. They include Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. Sand dunes, bluffs, salt marshes, and freshwater ponds are also a hallmark of Prince Edward Island, where the climate is milder than most of Canada owing to the warm ocean currents. It sits in the Gulf of St. Lawrence and was separated from Nova Scotia and New Brunswick until the Confederation Bridge was built across the Northumberland Strait in 1997. It was here in Charlottetown, the capital of Canada's smallest and most densely populated province, that Confederation was conceived. The idea of joining the colonies of British North America was tied to the dream of building a transcontinental railroad. This would be key to the future, vital for trade and Western settlement, and crucial in the defense against a growing threat from the Americans. In 1864, Upper and Lower Canada learned that the Atlantic provinces might form their own union. So a delegation boarded the Queen Victoria, along with $13,000 worth of champagne, and set sail for Prince Edward Island, to be met by a single oyster boat. It seems their arrival was eclipsed by the first ever visit of the circus. In spite of their low-key welcome, the Ottawa delegation persevered. The banns of matrimony were proclaimed, and 3 years later, a nation was born. Charlottetown was named by the first Europeans who arrived here in the early 1700s, and they named the province Prince Edward Island when they became self-governing in 1769. The island is primarily a farming community with rich red soil, and the main crop, potatoes, are sold all over the country. Fishing is also important, especially lobsters, oysters, and herring, and in recent years a new industry has developed around mussel farming. Green Gables is the farmhouse immortalized by author Lucy Maud Montgomery, who created the red-headed heroine Anne of Green Gables. The story of an orphan growing up in Prince Edward Island has been translated into nearly 20 languages and has been responsible for placing the island on the international tourism map. The total area of the province is 5,660 square kilometers, and major industries include agriculture, tourism, and fishing.